A rural bridge near the town of Newton has been closed for months. This is it right here. Now, Jasper County leaders are considering whether to remove it.
Yeah, people who live near this bridge say the closure leaves them vulnerable in emergencies. County leaders say replacing the bridge could cost millions of dollars. KCCI's Amanda Rooker went to Newton to show us what's at stake and how both sides are navigating this decision.
This bridge on Iowa Street in Newton has been closed since the end of last year. County officials say it's almost a century old and unsafe. But for the neighbors who live just beyond it, they say it's a lifeline they're fighting to save.
Concrete barriers block off this 90-year-old bridge over the North Skunk River. Without access across that river, neighbors like Mindy Atkinson say there's only one way to her house: a crossing over an active railroad track.
If there is a train across that track, we are stuck. We cannot get to town.
County officials say it would cost $2.5 million to replace the bridge safely. And Atkinson says she understands that's too expensive, but she says she's found an affordable alternative.
My husband contacted a bridge engineer at Iowa State, and this bridge engineer told him about retired railroad flat car bridges and put him in contact with the county engineer of Buchanan County. He estimates that it would cost $500,000.
The Jasper County engineer disagrees with that estimate. He recommends removing the bridge entirely.
You're going to spend $1.5 million to $2 million for a rail car bridge, so it's not really all that much of a savings.
Board Chair Brandon Talsma says the county has applied for multiple grants but didn't qualify and has looked into alternative routes and emergency options.
We have looked at the alternative of, well, can we just leave the bridge in place and create some sort of egress route that way? I feel like we've really done our due diligence in trying to find alternatives and address people's concern.
He says the county has worked with emergency management and the railroad to make sure first responders can still reach residents if a train is blocking the track. And emergency management is installing a camera to track how often that happens.
We're going to find a way to get to you. So just because there's a rail car stopped on that intersection doesn't mean that 911 isn't coming.
But Mindy Atkinson says this isn't just about logistics. It's about preventing avoidable delays and protecting her neighbors, many of whom are older.
I don't think that they should have to live out here and worry about not being able to get emergency services when they need them, or not being able to have their husband or wife get them into town if they have a heart attack.
She's hopeful the county will seriously consider a rail car bridge, despite pushback from the county's engineer.
I would hope that the Board of Supervisors wouldn't just shut down the idea without researching it. There is a solution. Let's figure it out and do it.
The Jasper County Board of Supervisors is holding a second public hearing for people to weigh in about this bridge tomorrow at 9:30. They say these public hearings will help guide their final decision. In Newton, Amanda Rooker, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.